Good morning. It's Thursday, November 2nd, 2023. And interesting enough, today the market really rallied a lot because the yield slides, everybody looking at the yield, and the yield comes back down a bit and the market just jumped for 100 points. Well, here's the interesting thing is Roku starts short. It spiked up and gave up 30% on third quarter revenue beat and all that good stuff. But okay, so basically, it has better than loss per share, better than beats revenue estimate, and blah 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 blah. Right? So it beats basically even the guidance and everything looks a little rosy. Okay, but well, they decided to gap it up and did a 30% gap up. This is Roku right here. This is the QQQ. QQQ gaps up this morning also because of market, and it stayed pretty much flat across the board. Now here's the thing about Roku is it gapped so much this morning, so there's a lot of sell orders. That's why you see a big red and big tail, right? Eventually it round. This is 3 minutes, okay? This is 3 minutes. Each part is 3 minutes. It started rounding and it came back. Now here's the interesting part. The interesting part is it make news high, right? So the rule is breakout bar and the next bar they make high than the previous high. That's you open the trade as a breakout trade. So trade was open and going up, it just went straight up basically, right? So I said the risk reward is kind of like okay, a little below the breakout places, and so is oops, oh, what did I do? Okay, oh, anyway, so around 1-to-3 ratio around there. So that's the breakout bar, a little bit below the breakout bar. And let's make sure this is 1-to-3. Have it reached there yet? I doubt it reached there yet. But either way, it was a breakout trade and it just continued to go up. Regardless of the percentage of that, it gapped so much already this morning. It still continued to run. And they just buy into it, I guess. Well, still a little far away, like 78, 79 or so will be the profit target, right? But now it's coming off a little, right? So that's the second break actually. It's start going sideways a little, and then there's a break again here. Really, since it's an intraday play, a morning play, what I do is actually using the minute graph. And if I use it minute by minute, it's very clear, right? That's a NASDAQ. It just stay up. It's just gapped up and then go sideways. So that's good. It didn't came in. If it came in, right, then start my retrace a little bit more. It never didn't even retrace until right here. That's not retracement. Right? It's still staying up here. Matter of fact, these are the point to actually buy at the low up at that time. So bought one time, bought 2 times, right? And this is the profit target. Depends on how it goes at the end of the day. So that's the trade of the day today. And actually, there's a very nice trend following, regardless of the fact that, let's go to daily, right? If you look at daily, this guy just gapped up so much. I was looking at it, right? Post earning, it decided to do this. It gapped so much. You will have think, okay, that's about the end of that gap. People were selling to, and they did. But once they saw all the sell order in the morning, they start coming back in and all the buyer orders start piling up back into it. So where's the stop? It is right around 79.50. Actually, this is the nice peak, right? It cleared this. It cleared this bottom. So the next peak is here. So this is a potential area. 79.60, 79.50 is potential where the people will come take profit and sell it again. But right now, intraday wise, again, I don't really trade intraday, but I just want to demonstrate how a trend following trade would take place. It's a fundamental good news. You watch it, right? It gap. If it gap, you wait. You have to wait for it to sort out all the sell orders, right? Be it intraday or daily. Let it sort it out, right? Let it establish a high, and then when it break that high, second bar, you buy. That's the basic breakout trade setup. Yes, you can see the momentum continue to die because of morning rush. This is the intraday, so the MACD is harder to use, especially when it's just kind of one way. If it's more of a swing up, down, up, down, then the MACD can play a little bit more of importance. Right now, the MACD is pretty useless, I would tell you. Right? It didn't turn red until we're over here on the 3 minutes. It's over here. Even if it turned red, the buy order is still piling up, still coming in and buying it up. So there's no point. Yeah. So again, I was looking over. Okay, so that's that. That's a trend following trade, right? Okay, so that's that. Okay, so let's I'm gonna take this out right now. So yeah, so the market open pretty much gapped up. Dow is up 300 points, 400 points right now. It's up this much. Came in a little, right? That's why Roku came in also after the run, and then it started going, making new high. You have the market behind your back and make all the differences. That's the thing, right? These are going up. These guys only QQQ is going sideways because you probably kept so much this morning already. Everything is up nicely. Right? So today is a big update. The bulls are in the wind, in that sense. Right? SOX is up really pretty good. Yeah, but it's really pretty sideways action on SOX. Right? So going down the list, go to dollar yen, 150, as I said, that's the mark, and then it's hovering around this area. Bitcoin, whatever it is, I don't play that stuff. I don't see real. Oh my God, Bitcoin is going to come down. Oh my God, I don't see any actual value in this stuff. So I fail to understand it, so I don't play it. I don't play things I don't understand. Yeah, there's a lot of fat, a lot of hype in it to me though. So I try to stay away from those stuff. I want actual product, actual services, real solid company behind. So let's go to Apple, right? The big 8. Oh, I'm sorry. This is I need to go back to daily. Okay. Let's go back to the daily. Right. Okay. Now here's the thing. There we go. Now that's more important. Right, so again, the list. QQQ, right? Although a nice gap up, but you can see it's still way below this downtrend line. So it's still bearish overall in the broader market. Although it's a nice update today. It needs, what do it need? Let me take this out. I don't know why it was there. Okay. What it needs is break above the downtrend line. Can I connect these? Let's see. Can I make a downtrend line on Dow? This one is a little more trickier. Okay, around here, right? So what we have is it broke off this triangle, broke down, and then it came down, bounced off the trend line, come here, bounce off. Chances are it's going to bounce off the trend line, unless something very fundamentally good happened or good news. Otherwise, you see it's very clear, right? It's bouncing off here, this white line. Yeah, exactly. Good. There's a downtrend. Right? After a nice move this year, a nice up move this year, you can see it very clearly on the other index, the QQ, NASDAQ, which is a technology. There's a nice run up this whole year, and then we can connect these top, right? So you still have one very more. Matter of fact, this is the real play. Have to wait for the market to go penetrate above this orange line, and just the penetration is not enough. You have to continue to go up. At some point, it's going to reverse, and it's going to touch this line again. If it touches this line and bounce off, now that's the good place. Now it's in a bowl. You have to test it, go through, come back, and retest, bounce off. Go through, come back, retest the area again, and bounce off that and take off again. Then this downtrend is no longer persistent. And you can see it all across, actually. Not only on the index. Look at Apple, same thing. Very clear, right? It's right here. We need to penetrate. That's a breakout trade. Is it a breakout trade? Not really, because it's coming off a downtrend. It can turn around and do that again. It might go into a more neutral territory. This is more neutral territory in that sense. But if it go up, right, and it came back again, and then it bounced off some technical level and start making new high, yes, then the downtrend is over. That's how it works, right? So I will show you. I will show you right here. Look, right here. All right, right here on Apple. Okay, you can connect this imaginary line, and it's a downtrend, right? Yeah, it's of imagination. Let's actually draw a line, right? Let's connect these. Let's connect some of the this, right? Okay, so I have a nice touching these, right? In a sense. Okay, let's take out this line. Okay, let's take out this line. As you can see, this is a downtrend, right? You have a down line. Eventually, it came up here, it bounced off, and then try again, it broke through. Just go doing this. And then what it does is, it retrace this. At some point around this area, right, even before touching the downtrend, it decided to go up. This move, that penetration, right, broke the downtrend. This confirmation of downtrend is done. And then when it break out over here, you see this bar when it break new high, that is a new trend. Look at it. Up, down, up, right? That become an uptrend. From a downtrend, turn into an uptrend. So how do a downtrend turn into an uptrend? You got to penetrate, retest it, and then make new high. Then you can start buying it really aggressively because it's now turning into a bull. So this applies same thing. I want to see the same thing here. I'm waiting for the same setup for Apple. All right, I need to break through this, come back, retest a little, boom, just like that. Perfect example, right? Same thing on Google. All right, Google broke down, right? Broke down to this level and come back up. Well, Google is not as clear, I have to say. Meta is the same thing. And Meta actually is doing well. All right, you have a different trend. It broke above the downtrend in actuality. Let me take this out. Okay, for Meta, it didn't came down, it went sideways, waiting for the breakout. If we break above this, that's a buying opportunity. You need to break this peak. It didn't do a up, down, up, it went up sideways, triple bottom, whatever these bottom are, right? These bottom, and then it decides to stay up. Meta is more stronger than Apple. Yeah, Tesla is kind of all over the place. Boo, 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 boo. That's a harder one. Amazon. Up, down, and then we broke it. Now you see this red? I expected it when the market turn around, it's going to come down again. I'm looking for somewhere technical level. It may retest here, it may retest lower. We'll see. All right. Okay, but it did book the downtrend. Okay, this guy kind of like Meta too. Right. In that sense, earning gap up. Yeah, this is not as clear. So. Apple is a really clean setup right now. So Apple and Meta both have really clean setup. Microsoft up, sideways, not as clean. So I didn't mark that. Nvidia bouncing off this level. I would say not as clean as like sideways, like a mountain. I think, when it comes in, it will come in, I guess. So Apple and Meta have a very clean setup right now, right? Up, down. I have a nice trend, needed to break. All right, test that, break it. All right, and then somewhere it's going to retrace. I want to see a retest and take off. That would be perfect, just like that. The example, right? Up, down, right? Somewhere here. All right, somewhere along the axis. If I can, all right, and I will connect the bottom to the next bottom. Okay, and this either when it bounces or alternatively the breakout and latch onto the nice trend. Yeah, and if the breakout doesn't hold and it come back down and penetrate somewhere, well, just get off and wait for it again. Watch it again. Don't stay with the trade and let it come back all the way down. Get off. You can always get back in if you come back to the level eventually or the next breakout. Take a small losses instead of bigger losses. Okay. So Apple is a very good setup, very clean setup right now. Meta very clean setup, ready to go. These two are ready to go. Waiting for the market to pull it up, to pull it over. Market QQQ same thing, has this setup, right? If market penetrate, those two will penetrate, and it's a breakout trade right there. You can take that breakout trade. Right, and then I do expect eventually come back, retest. If we miss the breakout trade, we do the retest trade, and then a secondary breakout trade. But first, you have to clear this downtrend. You must block this contract, and you must block it clean. So the penetration doesn't mean anything. It's the next bar that mean anything. If I want to take that trade, but unless the fundamental environment is really positive, right? This breakout trade have to be really tight. That's what I'm trying to say. It might just do this and then fall back down again. The macroeconomic picture is not that rosy right now. Yeah, actually, I have to. I'm thinking that it's going to do a fake out and come down. That's why I want to break it, pull back, and then stay above, and then start running again on the next break. That will be the big trade because it will establish a new uptrend. Just picking the trade does not mean it's going to establish a new uptrend. It might just go sideways. So the whole point is I want to latch onto one of these big trends, and I need to do this. I need to go up, back, and then make new break. And then this is the trade right here. This is where to enter the long term or the trend following trade, whatever duration time frame you use. This is the trade, and that's the breakout trade. Not when it do this and then it break this. Right? It do, you see right here, very clear on QQQ. I was down, sideways, down, up, sideways, down, sideways, up, sideways. You see, so you can get whipped out a lot. So that's why this is the real trade. This is the big trade. Not when you do this and then I want to enter here, or enter here, or over here, right here. Right, make an uptrend, pull back a little. Oh, doji stop. Maybe I should enter the next spot. Well, guess what? Well, you have to kick the trade and take the loss because it went lower on this trade. Alright. So the better trade is actually wait for the breakout, wait for when it clear this top. That's the real trade. This is the real trade. And same setup. Right. This is a little early. And then the next one here. And so that's that. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about today is potential setup on those two across. Again, Apple and Meta. A very clean setup. But we have to wait. It might take a while for this setup to play out. But just want to point that out. And that's about it for today. Yeah, Roku is an intraday trade, so it's just a demonstration of how trend following can work, right? And just take profit or whatever. But that is not the real. That's a demonstration of trend following, how it works, what I'm looking for, and the setup. But the big one is actually the daily trade on these. When you trade the daily bar and latch onto one of these trends, that's where you make buckets of gold, I always say. Yeah. Okay, yep, that's it for today. And look forward to talking to everyone tomorrow. Thanks for watching.